Y'all know it's BC. Anything for Clarence don't make sense. I'm reacting to another CJ So Cool live. Now the crazy thing is, remember, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. He can never be consistent. There's so many inconsistencies in his speech. You can just tell. And it's sad because he had a lot of good people around him that supported him. He had a lot of good people around him that wanted to see him win. But instead, he allowed pride to get in the middle of that. And it's sad, man. That's why you got to pay attention to the signs. Realize when you need to examine yourself. Y'all already know that it's.
Be seen, you know me, can't you see, yeah. Be seen, you know me, follow me, girl, yeah. Be seen, you know me, can't you see, yeah. Be seen.
Y'all already know what time it is. All right, let's get right into the video.
Hey, yeah. Ask me anything but nothing about my ex, I said. They said, stop worrying about her. Can you please be D-Lo friends? I'm not worried about her. I'm not worried about anybody but my kids and myself. That's it. Everybody else, I don't give a freak what they do, where they do it at, who they do it with. If it ain't me, Kamari, Cordea, and Cordero Jr., we don't care. So, anyway.
If you didn't care, why did you care so much about CJ on 32's debates and them showing support to royalty on her birthday? Why did you cut them off and you still not talking till this day because of that situation if you don't care so much? Why did you have to keep bringing up Rico in court and about their relationship if you did not care? It seemed like you care a lot in the background. And you heard the way the person asked the question, why can't you and D-Lo be friends or something, the way they stated it, it was very weird. You can tell there's little children asking these questions. You know, he has a lot of children fans out there. So it's just, to me, it's a lot of confusion with his fans because a lot of them were still young, but he has some fans from back then because he has been on for a while that are now older, but he still had little kids watching him at least up until like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, between when Royce and him broke up. So you can tell it's a lot of children, teenagers that don't quite understand adult situations, and they're giving their 2 cents in, and they are literally being hoodwinked by this guy.
Anyway, back to the other one. Be friends with D-Lo. I didn't know we weren't friends. He's not in my videos. We don't talk. We don't hang out. But, I mean, he's not my enemy, so I'm not going to say he's not my friend. I'll never forget D-Lo. He was a good guy. Anytime I said, hey, build this, put this together, he was there to do it. So, you know, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. Another question.
Now I'm gonna say this again. You may not got nothing bad to say about D-Lo, but D-Lo was genuinely for you. He did a lot of things that he probably was uncomfortable with, especially when you allow Nike and them to come up. And we already know what happened with that situation because he knew there was an underlining situation going on, especially to go against royalty. He didn't like it. He knew that you brought them up there to smite royalty, and he just felt very uncomfortable. That's why when y'all came to Miami, he was supposed to go on that trip. He avoided it. He just didn't go. And he knew to separate himself. But since you're just a narcissist and you don't really care about nobody else's feelings, you're going to continue to say, hey, I had no problems. And yeah, you still don't see it. You're the common denominator in every situation. Just pay attention.
It's not about my ex, so I'm going to answer it. What happened to D-Lo? Even I don't know the answer to that. I was hoping that maybe y'all knew, maybe y'all was watching this YouTube and y'all could tell me what happened to D-Lo. But as far as I know, he got a daughter. He's been focusing on her, and that's that. Hopefully he's still doing good, though. But knowing D-Lo, he's doing good. He's a smart person. CJ, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Now he's saying that he doesn't know. You do know because he stated his concerns to you about Nike, about that situation. He didn't like it. Remember, he was cool with royalty for a while. He was in that house with the kids and royalty. Just like CJ on 32s used to come to your house and spend nights there with the kids. Royalty used to cook for CJ on 32s and everyone else. And he became a part of that family. So for you to cut him off with an individual he known for years and develop a relationship with, and you're mad because he shows support, that lets you know that you do care a lot Just too damn much, exactly.
You want to say hey? You want to say hey to the camera? Come on. I've
Mm.
been watching you for 9 years. I can't believe it been that long, but I really love you and the family. I'm not cool with anybody that disses me, bro. That's weird. Why would I be cool with someone that disses me? I was minding my own business. Next thing I know, somebody sent me a video of this man literally not only lying on me, but bringing my name up when it had nothing to do with nothing. I haven't seen this dude in years, and somehow he got animosity towards me. So no, I'm not cool with that dude. Plus, he get BBLs, leg extensions. I'm not hanging with nobody like that. The whole internet laughing at this dude, you know?
Now he's talking about Batman Cavill. Now the crazy part is you literally allow Batman Cavill to get in your ear and try to sway you to live this bachelor free life when you know damn well that you excel as a father when you're around children. Your chemistry with them is just uncanny, right? And you're able to grow a fan base off of that because everyone enjoyed the energy that y'all provided. It was like a beautiful black family that you can see, and that can be an example to the other black families around the world. And what's sad is you allow somebody to infiltrate and cause confusion, and everything fell apart. But then you're gonna say you don't care about what that dude do with the BBLs and all that crap. You obviously do care because you would have never listened to somebody like that. But that's some bullshit at the end of the day.
Not trying to do that. And I think you meant to say D-Lo, but you said Dolo. D-Lo is, first of all, let me clear this up. I've never had a best friend in my whole life. I don't know if I said I did on video, but that's just how I talk. I can meet you today and be like, yo, we best friends, but that don't mean we really best friends. Think about it. I met D-Lo through my little brother. He was living with my little brother, Jinx. Then my little brother was like, oh, yeah, you know, D-Lo can build stuff. You don't need to pay these people to do this. D-Lo can do that for cheaper. I hired D-Lo. He wasn't my friend. I didn't know anything about him. I just hired him. I felt like he had good energy, so I kept him around, kept him paid, got him a car, all that crazy stuff. But best friend, like, I mean, really, my best friend has always supposed to be my kids or my girl at the time. Whoever my girl is, that's who I consider my best friend. That's who I'm gonna tell everything to. But as far as
You said you consider the girl that you're with at the time to always be your best friend. But it's funny that you'll even talk about royalty and say back then that shit was like this the whole time. There was never a time when it was peace, love, that there was chemistry. It's always been the same. They always talked about you. They always said that, oh, you were nothing without us. It's like you will make people believe your nonsense, especially because you got a lot of children fans out there. So they will listen to you and don't realize that, hold up, this guy said this a few years back, and he was saying this about individuals, and he was saying that CJ on 32 was his brother. He said that D-Lo was like a brother, not a best friend, but a brother. But then you turn around and say this shit. It's confusing, bro. And it just shows you the mindset of this individual. Very narcissistic. If he don't have his way, then you ain't shit to him. But guess what? That's why he's on the downward spiral, living in the same house that he put his baby mama in, that he sent back to Gary and Nanda with his daughter, that he claimed that royalty didn't like. That's why he didn't have her around. But now you don't have her around because what? You never liked her. You never truly cared about your daughter like that. You just don't want to look like a fool out here in these streets, so you got to make yourself appear to be a good dad. But you didn't like it because you never did the things that you did for royalties kids that you never ever did anything remotely close for Kamari that you did for royalties kids. Never. So this just shows you that he just full of shit. That's all it is.
dudes, I don't tell dudes practically nothing. Most of the people that I've been called my friend don't know much about me besides they, get paid from me. I get them money or whatever it is. But always remember that, man. Just because you hanging with somebody that don't make them your best friend. That's kind of weird. I hate that.
Wait a minute. So when CJ's on 32's loan you money, because you say all you do is pay these people, right? But last time I checked, didn't on 32's loan you money at one point? Didn't CJ on 32s even try to protect you when you used to when you almost got into a fight with some guy? No, I forget the video. It was a video in the past. If y'all rewatch the videos when CJ on 32 used to come visit CJ throughout the years, they saw on the few videos they got in a little bit of an argument, a confrontation with people when they was out. And CJ on 32 is always a step in and say ain't nobody gonna do nothing and protect CJ. But it's sad you trying to say that person wasn't considered a friend of yours? A person that you had around your children that stayed in the same house? That wasn't a friend of yours? Come on, man. Make that make sense, bro.
Very good questions. Thank God somebody finally asked it. Will I take a trip with the twins to Gary, Indiana, my hometown? Hell no. Why would I do that? It ain't nothing out there for them to do. Ain't no Elmo's World, ain't no water parks. There's not a thing I would do with them out there.
But wait a minute. You said you would never take the twins out there to Gary, Indiana, right? But you would send your daughter back to Gary, Indiana, a place like ain't worth shit. That's trash. That's garbage. And you would send her back there, but your twins can't go there. Come on, man. And Nike is so delusional and foolish that she don't give a damn. Long as she get a little gift every now and then, a little purse, a little bracelet, a little something, something, she don't care. So that just show you right then and there that is pure D nonsense, man. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just pure D nonsense, bro. And this guy, he just ain't gonna never own up to it. You just gotta weed it out. If you don't weed it out, you ain't gonna see it coming. But let me pull up this one real quick. Before let's pull this one up. This is CJ on 32s speaking about how he met CJ and everything, which a lot of people already know this, but I just feel like it's a good way of just showing people the longevity and how long he known him.
Bro, I don't want your baby mama, bro. Like, bro, I got my own motions.
Yeah, you
bro.
got a lot.
Yeah.
You got a lot of VMs already.
Yeah.
Did he give you game though? Like how to start your shit and be consistent and shit like that?
I always gave him his props. People don't understand is like, I brought him in my world of cars and he told me the YouTube shit. Yeah. So it's like, it wasn't just like, oh, he just gave me the YouTube game. He bought one of my cars because I was already doing cars before the YouTube
Jeep?
shit. He bought the tank.
Let me skip
When the
this
sawdust settles and the engine finally roars.
The Camaro on 32s. So he had bought that car. Cause I always told him this story. Like I used to always see this dude like in my post. His name was CJ. So I'm like, who is this lame? You know, like I told him this, like, bro, who is this lame nigga CJ keep liking my post, man? He got my name. So I went to his page one day and I seen he had like 500K followers. And then after that, he just kept commenting. And I'm like, you ever come out here to Chicago? Let's link up. And then a couple weeks later, he came out there and shit, we was locked in from there. And he helped me out with like my first 20,000 subscribers. And then when I sold him the orange Challenger, nobody noticed either because they just act like it wasn't like no free shit all the time. So I sold him my last Challenger and I had him keep 30,000 to help me reach a goal. So we did a $30,000 giveaway, like 2 days straight till I reached the goal on subscribers. But man, that was so long, bro. On July 5th, I'm 7 years in. So it's like, that shit was a long time ago. Everybody flipped. Like, I got a whole different crowd now. I got like older people now, bro, 20, 24 and up.
I'm seeing that.
So when I look at it, like it's people in 60, 70 saying they watching me. So yeah, it's just different.
Yeah. How much you spend on clothes a month?
Well, I'm gonna pause it right there. But what a lot of people don't realize is that CJ on 32's known him for a very long time, and Royalty and the kids. And it's sad that a lot of them now have to speak in a more defensive manner in order to just hold on to the little reverence they have for him. And it's terrible to me. And this is sad because this is what is going to continuously happen to him until he's completely just done for. Until CJ own up and start to reach back out and don't allow somebody like Lexi to come in and dictate, and say things about individuals that have been in his life that supported him, that literally held him down. and then you allow somebody to come in to just say some random shit and you just run with it. To me, it's a little bit deeper than that. There's something strange and weird about that whole situation, but I hope people catch on to it and start seeing this shit. Because to me, I feel like it's just a dumb, disgusting, just obscene situation, especially when you could have just built up your family. Everybody could have been good. You could have continued to strive for greatness, but you allowed yourself to fall like any other fool. Remember, fool and his money will soon part ways. All right, I'm